Welcome to
Love and Laughter.
No, I over here apart.
Oh.
We're gonna come together, and you're over there by yourself.
Okay.
Yeah. So
I have 2.0 times 2. Opara 2.0 times 2. For those of you who are wondering who's the lovely young lady in the middle,
Me.
it's the I like to introduce her as the big, the bad, infamous Selena Bacchus, your real estate bestie. For those of you who are wondering, she's also a very good cook. I think so.
Are you?
I can cook.
Okay,
My parents say you gotta learn to cook to get a husband.
Yes.
Do you have a husband?
Not yet.
Oh my God.
I can't cook.
Now we have entrusted our co-host Opara Samuel Opara, whichever version of his name you'd like to use,
Yes.
to teach us how to cook a delicacy that
Not me. Teacher Selena. I'm very sorry. Teacher Selena.
So, funny story. We went out to dinner once and Opara told us. We asked him what does he cook, right? What does he eat? And he said red stew. So we were all thinking, okay, this is like regular Guyanese chicken stew, right? You would think.
So we
Opara
just asked what
started-
kind of stew?
Yeah. What's in the stew?
Red stew.
Opara just explain to the camera
What's the main
what's the red
ingredient?
stew.
All right. So, just putting it out there because most of you don't know what I really do. I'm also a chef.
You're a chef, really, not a barber.
I chef. I'm a chef.
Opara, just get to the red stew.
Yeah.
first.
So I used to cook back in Nigeria. I used to cook for presidents, but they're the ones that passed away, not the
You
president.
tell me you invite
The one
Glory
that passed
today.
away. Why he passed away?
No. I don't know why.
Can you tell me you
Why
invite
they,
Glory
you know?
today?
Yeah, so today we'll be preparing stew. It's a Nigerian stew. We don't call it red stew, we just call it stew. And the stew comprises.
If you're from Nigeria and you're looking, feel free to disown him in the comments.
And the stew comprises, we call it in Nigeria, we don't say oil, we say groundnut oil.
Or continue.
Groundnut oil.
So it has oil.
Yes,
What do you
so,
really
Today
want to
we'll
use?
use.
yes, so today we'll be using the golden cream.
Yeah, I wanted to show the camera.
Yeah, which is the best. So we will be using that.
This is a liquid bottle.
Yeah.
It's new on the market.
Yeah, and we have our fresh tomatoes.
Main ingredients, mind you.
Yeah, fresh tomatoes, and we have pepper.
Pepper. Go ahead, I'm translating. Go ahead.
So we have pepper, and we have onion. No, it's not onion.
Cubes.
Cubes.
The Halnar cubes distributed by Gabisco International. They
Yes.
also come in beef, chicken, and vegetable flavors.
So we have our onions. We have this called garlic, right? Oh, garlic. Yes.
I'm concerned for the stew.
No.
But you just asked me.
So it's,
It's not
I
just-
would just like to
It's called finger licking. Look, I used to cook for a living, I cook for presidents. No other person used to cook for this president.
Opara, back to the stew. Back to the
Let's
stew.
finish teaching Selena how to cook this stew. She'll be able to get a husband.
Yes, she will be able to get a husband, but
There you go,
she can't get a
Selena.
Guyanese husband. She can get a Nigerian husband.
Well, you available, is it?
Yes.
He's not a prince.
We have peppers.
70 cents at a box.
Oh, that makes sense.
Okay, figure side.
Oh,
First seasoning, right? We go through all, right? But
He can need
the food is done. The food is done.
onion
garlic
powder.
powder,
Sing all
onion
this.
powder.
I would suggest meat and fish seasoning, but Opara ain't got no meat or fish in the food.
No, we don't have. I actually wanted to do the meat and
And guess what, guys? You would think not having meat wasn't, like a big deal or what's not, right? But ain't got no potato in it.
Alright, so
We're about to eat gravy.
yeah. So you have to put some, right?
We're making dessert on this end. Thank you. Well, I don't know what the dessert is, so Maria's
We keep
making
it simple. We
dessert.
just like in a custard, a Guyanese custard, good old fashioned Guyanese custard.
With a blender?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's how we keep it simple.
I don't use
It's the baked one.
Oh, I never use a blender, but okay.
Alright.
You make it. You
No, 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 no. No, I know how to make it.
Please teach me how to
I don't know how to make
Alright,
coffee.
so I wanted to say this, right? 50% of divorces in the world right now is caused.
I don't want to be on their team.
So 50% of divorces in marriage in the world right now is caused because the man can cook and the woman always, is making styles.
Where you get the stats from, Opara?
Yes, I know because I'm a man. I
You
research.
need to start putting on
Right?
it when you're
So
talking.
that's why it's good
Yeah, we can hold it, we
for
can hear.
every man. Alright, come.
Hold it, we can hear.
I will keep your company while you do the work.
Oh, you keep my company while doing
Yes,
it. Alright.
I'll interact.
Alright, so can you get something and open this in the meantime? Is it?
Oh, I started something.
We're using milk cow condensed milk and milk cow evaporated milk. It's distributed by Gavisco International. Maria helping a towel, Lord. Maria said, me and she making this thing.
Yeah, baby. I have moral support.
One
This
moment,
means give me when I'm
Yes.
cooking. Moral support.
That's not
true. Give me.
That's not true. I be doing hosting things at the same
But
time,
I
right?
say.
Sorry. It was born in my life.
It was burning your eye?
We can see you doing well in the husband, Karina. Get in there, baby.
Selena?
Listen, she could cook.
Selena,
That
so-
might not use onions.
So when your husband is cooking in the kitchen, you will come in wearing shades.
Listen, if Shane want to use onion, Peppy's got onion
Shot
powder.
of, take a shot of this pot of liquid.
Garlic
Come on.
powder and onion powder.
Alright, so
Maria help me the man.
alright, so put a little water into this, right? And
That's why
and
you
mix
put
it
it in the
up.
blender.
A little water, right? Because we're gonna fry it, right? So we want to fry it. So we don't want too much water in it.
You're making a mess.
Because this is not a mixing bowl, ma'am.
What are you guys doing? What
You
is this?
tell me for mix it.
Yeah, but
You tell me to do it my way.
way.
No, you put it in
You
one
have to
bowl
do
so
it-
you don't make
But you
so you
are.
don't make a mess.
I need a bigger bowl.
You don't
I-
make a mess.
I have worked vigorously. We can't do what you want to do. We have no bowl. We can
Do you guys need me to teach you how to?
No, you focus for your
Oh.
stew that got onion skin in it.
Spin over here, please.
You focus over there. Don't study me over here.
How time to use a blender?
Yes.
Yeah, I hope you know you got my blender for me when you done.
Alright, so we have that out of the way.
Peppy's mix essence.
Alright, so we have.
Where garlic there?
Huh?
I have it here.
Oh yeah, you think you will garlic?
No, we will add this in the pot. This.
So you're
Alright.
putting garlic in there? Put garlic in there.
This one here?
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
You can use that and the regular garlic.
I will.
Maria, why you directing
No,
Opara?
no, I already know, right? But it's just that
Opara
sometimes it's
knows
good to
how to
have.
make his things.
Sometimes it's good to have a second opinion.
Win cash while you clean with Mighty Foam's Scratch for Cash. Every purchase of Mighty Foam liquid laundry detergent, dishwashing liquid, fabric softener, and all-purpose cleaner now comes with a chance to win big cash and hampers. Just look for the special sticker, scratch it off, and reveal your unique code. Head over to sterlingguyana.com and enter your code for a chance to win. We're giving away $100,000 every month, and the grand prize, $300,000. Every week, a lucky winner will receive a hamper filled with Mighty Foam goodies. Promotion runs from April 1st to July 31st. The more you buy, the more chances to win. Remember, keep your bottle to collect your prize.
So the job is to blend this. Blend this.
We already open this pretty
And
Me over good.
So-
You make this custard. You
Very good.
You are it over there, you know how to work that blender. Yeah, need more water in your blender. Why don't you?
Oh my god!
Wildness.
Oh my god, the
Wildness. Reasons why she get your husband yet. Reasons why. Reasons why. Oh.
What's happening?
We supposed to help you. You want me to help you?
What did it say?
The rest is it. She about to shake herself on Facebook.
Oh my god.
Wild.
Of
But
course.
we have to wait
We'll
first.
raw onion. We'll mix up with olive paper and come show them the raw
This
onion
what am
that,
I doing?
that mix up with.
You just take it out.
What's the yellow thing inside there? What's that? Love?
The onion.
His knife work was skillful.
Alright, so it has to make the sound. Nyang,
What's up?
nyang.
Like that.
Go ahead.
If you
Let's
don't,
hear the
Oh,
song.
why didn't you?
oh,
What happened to Samuel Opara?
there's no sound, which means the oil is not ready yet. Oh.
Have you done this before?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
I used to cook for presidents.
Okay.
They're all ready.
It may or may not have been the
We
stew.
know how.
It may or may not have been the stew that caused the death. Maria, you're ruining the stew. If the thing is going one at a time, it won't taste the same.
Exactly.
Alright, so the next thing that we have to put now is the
Tomato paste.
tomato paste. Oh, so then you are learning so fast.
Let
That is
me
good.
put in this custard in the deep dive bag. Wait, I don't want that.
Tonight we're running on the right track. I know we never gonna look back. Oh, I just wanna have a good time. Call me whatever, 'cause I'm up for anything like that. Oh no, we don't wanna do slow-mo, so tonight we just let go.
Oh my god! Just hearing that word delicious, you just made my day. Sour stew. Nigeria will just call it stew.
You in the house.
You don't have no red, yellow, white, just stew.
Dirty big young freak out, sing like, where's the fun in doing what you're told? But I don't mind even though I lose control. Oh, I just wanna have a good time, so call me whenever, 'cause a night like this, it never gets old. Oh no, we don't wanna do slow-mo, so tonight we just let go.
So you can actually eat this with anything, spaghetti, rice, anything, pizza.
Alright, stop making it up. Just
Okay, so-
taste. Even I
Yeah,
watch
look at
it.
the spaghetti. So I mean the
The
I
red
watch
sauce.
Red.
for the red stew
Yes,
with red
right.
stew. We'd like to say a special good night to Auntie Bibi who made us discover this red stew situation. We went out to dinner with her and she was the one that was, asking Opara questions and stuff. Say good night to Auntie Bibi.
Hi, good night, Auntie Bibi. I promised you that I will show you how to cook the stew. This is the
Wait
stew.
until we begin and invite you back.
And I know that you wish that you are here to test it. Don't worry. Anytime I come back together, you try it.
Go ahead, Opara, taste this stew.
Just good.
Mhm.
Right?
No, you're not
It
gonna
tastes good. Yeah, come on.
They want to take shame on that.
Selena, man, stop, man.
We could cook. We could marry.
Yeah. Yes,
For
yes.
yourself.
Yes.
Yeah, he got car rental, you want to do real estate, you have to make a good man. Maria, what happened, Maria?
No, actually it tastes good.
Listen, if you put it on a piece of bread, I can imagine eating pizza and like throw some cheese on it.
It has
I'll
a
just stick it in the oven. Listen,
But to eat it with rice.
listen, me care we are. Say, it did taste good, I know.
Come
It
with
did
me.
taste good. It tastes
Come
good.
with me.
It tastes good. But
Hold on.
it is not.
Heavenly Father, Lord, I confess all the sins that I've ever done in my whole entire life, right? This cannot be my demise. Of all the things that may happen to me in this life, please don't make this be my demise.
Here's the thing.
Listen, when I did little, right?
That's a Thursday, I can imagine you biting a slice of pizza.
You see?
See?
It's an acquired taste.
No,
It-
it
They
is.
have been acquiring it.
But it's not to be eaten with rice. or
Yeah,
something.
true.
This got for
It's not
this
eating
got
with
for
rice.
this got with pasta, little cheese, little parm,
Oh my God,
little
yes.
mozzarella, little
It's
garlic,
true.
No,
the butter,
it tastes.
and parsley, and this is perfect.
It's true.
On the side dish.
Opara use menus because you have money for buy chicken and potatoes, huh?
No,
Or if you want
No,
to eat
I-
right, you got to put the chicken and beef and or at least put it, at least potatoes.
no.
And I will
What,
eat it with roti. Comfortable.
I actually wanted us to use chicken or meat.
No, that's not what you said. When we asked you,
No. When we were out to dinner with Auntie Bibi, if you're looking at this, drop a comment and prove that Opara told us no meat, nothing in the food.
Listen, in any case, listen, you could take a spoonful of it, taste meat
I'm gonna taste the custard now, right?
Yes.
You see how brutal you were with us, right?
Mm.
Yeah, eat the custard and enjoy it.
No such a can't start speaking again.
Eat the custard and enjoy it.
Taste the custard, though. You put things in there for me.
So, but for who, y'all?
Taste it.
You
Oh,
gotta taste it first.
why I got taste it first?
Opara,
I'm not a big fan
taste
of
it.
baked custard, to tell you the truth.
But,
I just do it because Maria chose the recipe.
come on, to show you how easy it is to make something fast for your family with the milk or products.
Yeah, you're not doing all of that for tell me for taste it, man. Look, Opara, don't take a second bite. Oh.
It's
Aha.
hot.
Yeah, I don't like it. Tastes good. Wow. Anyways.
One of salt, but it's okay.
Salt? No, but that's probably mixed too.
No. Actually, put a
This is
little
good.
tip of salt in dessert products make them taste better.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
She was just being silly. She was just
I
right.
know she was being silly.
Anyways, for those of you who are looking for car parts, Kirby Motor Spares, Dead End Grove,
Yeah, I'm going to get my wheel then now.
they got double star tires.
I'm aware.
Oh my god,
They
that's
got,
hilarious.
you got your tires,
No,
double
no,
star
no.
tires.
But when the cash grant check comes, you know?
Another one?
Another one coming?
Or you can get the first one yet?
Wait.
Okay.
You can get the first one yet? There's no one that making money by. Hey, ching-ching. There's no one that rolling in dough. There are people who they rolling in dough line up for the cash grant.
Yeah, I thought you were the second day. But those were the second day.
I understand. Oh, you have to have some pride in this life.
Don't come
Of
on.
course.
Yes, Kirby
No, it
Motor
wasn't Friday.
Spares.
It was just first day.
Well, they gaff, we gone. Bye.
Simtech is proven protection and performance, tested, endorsed, approved, and used by Cummins, MAN, Mercedes, Volvo, Deutz, and Kamaz. Simtech lubricants work. Imported and distributed by Caribbean Motor Spares. Telephone 609-7621, 502-3171, and available at all stores nationwide. Get yours now. Simtech lubricants drives your journey.
Welcome back to Love.
Love.
Laughter.
And laughter.
Oh.
Selena just
Yes, Selena.
Point out.
She just
Opara,
joined
point out.
in. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright. So we're about to play the 5-second rule with Miss Selena Bacchus, who's looking for a husband. If you
You
know
looking for
anybody.
husband?
Hook
Yeah.
and cook.
Yeah, we moved from we transitioned from she learned to cook to get a husband to now a husband who can cook.
Who
Yeah,
can cook?
yeah, yeah.
A prince. She says
she's
she's
an
a
independent
prince.
woman. She's bringing in the so you can stay,
Yeah.
alright?
And cook. Yeah.
You my money.
Actually, no. my grandma just rolled her grave.
Alright, so we're about to play the 5-second rule. And the winner of the 5-second rule will treat the other person, the loser. No. The loser will treat the winner to some gifts from Beauty Spice Gift Center that's located on Sheriff Street opposite Royal Castle.
Okay.
Right, Opara? So
Yeah.
you owe Selena
Be a man and lose.
They have
Be
lots
a
of
man.
people. And here what? If
Be a
you
man
go
doesn't
to
mean-
buy for sure, you could either take her there, unless you pick what you want, or there's fresh flowers, or they got gift baskets. We got different things. Plus, they got the Dubai chocolate. I think she would
Yes.
she would appreciate the Dubai chocolate. And it's only for 9.5. No, 9.5. Only 9.5.
9.5.
Yeah.
Chicken
All right.
change.
So this is how the game works, right? I'll read a statement. You have 5 seconds to list 3 things, right? Catch to the game is there's no right or wrong
I'm sorry,
answer.
what?
You gotta list
3 things in 5 seconds.
Okay, good, yes. Okay, good, yes.
Alright.
Good. Like
But why is the bell here?
so, when you finish listing, you ding the bell.
Okay, good.
When you
Oh,
finish
okay,
listing,
why
not?
so that will indicate to Maria to stop the time, and we'll see. Make sure that you know. Ready? So we'll give Opara to start first. You could see how it works, or you
Okay.
want to go first.
It's okay.
All right, good.
All right.
Ready?
Yes.
3 things you should never do in a car.
Sleep, drink, and drive.
You should never drive in a car.
There are no wrong answers, as we said.
So can
There
I
are some very stupid
No,
ones.
no, no. You got different question.
Oh.
Ready? 3 words you use a lot when you're angry.
No! Shoot!
Alright.
I couldn't use those here.
3 things to do on the seawalls.
Walk, swim, and golf.
Goodbye.
You're not the guy needs. You just proved that.
Selena, 3 things you would not want to find in your house.
A spider, a frog, and a roach.
There you go. Finally, she get one after.
Who finds frog
One,
inside
two.
their house?
I
Yeah,
got frogs in
the
my house.
babies.
Yeah. It's a better answer than you can't.
Okay.
You got way better, way better.
Yeah, for truth. For truth. Opara,
Yes.
3 things your parents call you.
Sami, Tochi, Tobechuku.
What does the last one mean?
Sami, Tochi, Tobechuku.
What does the Michiku mean?
Tobechuku is an extension of Tochi.
And what does that mean?
Tobechuku is my name, and the short form of Tobechuku
Oh,
is
it's your
Tochi.
name. Okay,
Yes.
okay. Right. That's it.
Is it synonyms with idiot?
No?
So he got 3 and she got 2 now.
I lost call, but I know she's losing right now.
Okay, let's go.
Ready? 3 things that renters should never do in their apartment.
They should never have mismatched colors, ugly curtains. I don't know,
I'm saying the people place.
I'm paint over the people place.
Bugs.
Alright, Opara. 3 celebrities you have a crush on.
Michael Jackson.
Listen!
Listen, what happened to this buzzer? Listen, I'm buzzing you. This one is for the time, right? What's going on?
You
with
have
this
to
one?
be gentle, Maria. You push it down.
Say-
Listen, and this buzzer
Press
is for the
and-
answer. Buzz.
When you said 3 celebrities, I was just thinking about celebrities. That you have a crush on. No, I don't have no crush on Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson is a
Are you
phenomenal.
trying to
Don't
defend
tell me,
yourself?
don't tell me.
What's the thing you were telling me the other day? Something about protesting.
You don't protest too much. Me thinks thou does protest too much.
Alright, Selena. 3 reasons you would wear a blindfold.
If I'm going, oh my god, I'm doing horribly. I'm sorry.
Yeah, your time done.
This is
Opara,
Yeah.
3 reasons you leave the party early.
I don't want to get drunk, the place hot, and too much girls.
Girls.
Yes.
You leave the party early.
After he just admitted having a crush on Michael
No,
Jackson.
I didn't admit having a crush on
No.
Michael Jackson. No, I never.
He's leaving.
I never admit having a crush on Michael. No, it's too much girls, like too much girls.
Too much temptation
Too much temptation, yes.
to do what?
Sing.
talk.
3 things you never want to hear as a real estate agent. You go ahead and answer. We want to hear this. Yes, we give you extra time.
Lower commission. No, hold on. Repeat the question. Sorry.
3 things you never want to hear as a real estate agent.
Would you like to lower commission? I am not going to pay your commission. It all has to do with money. And
What is the best place to
that I sold it otherwise to a family member. Yeah.
3 things guy needs to say to get people's attention.
Hey, why not? Oi!
Hey, that's
That's
good.
accurate.
That's
That's for once, but hey.
As a Guyanese
For
bros,
what?
as a Guyanese
3 things that have wings.
good. Fly, mosquito, roach.
I noticed Roach always makes it into her.
It's a common theme.
Do you have roach problems?
I know I watched a video where this, the roach is always flying. And
On that note, doesn't our client have something to
Yes, I was just getting to that.
Oh,
So case
sorry.
distribution has the hit spray. So if you have roach problem, you could just spray it away with hit.
I hate mosquitoes.
HIT. Mosquitoes too, it sprays away all kind of insects. It protects against malaria and dengue.
Very good.
Dengue going around, so
Yes.
yeah, alarm. Use hit. Ready?
Yes.
It's who? It's
Me now.
him.
Yes.
3 things you keep hidden.
My money, my bank account, and my talents.
Yes.
My vision.
Talents.
Yes. Yes, my talents. Yes.
Listen, he's definitely keeping those talents hidden.
Last one for the road, Selena. 3 things you ride.
A bicycle.
Yes.
I am seeing it in his face. I can see it.
Yes. Mommy is looking. Don't like mommy.
Bicycle.
I don't ride anything. It's no setup.
Watch the camera. Just set up for me. I don't ride anything else. Just look at the camera.
Listen, girl, listen. Remember, you're looking for
That
a
is
husband.
it.
Don't take second permission. You're looking for a husband.
A bicycle.
You ride a bicycle alone.
Alone.
That's all.
That's why
Anyways,
you're not a husband.
that's a wrap for this segment. That's a wrap for this segment. Thank you for tuning in. We'll be back.
Mama, save me! What happened? Kill it! Oh, cockroach. Killing this one will only get rid of this one. What about the rest of the cockroaches?
Hit anti-road gel. On eating this, the cockroaches die and they kill the rest of the cockroaches. Hit anti-road gel.
Looking for a way to enhance your showers? Beeson has you covered. Get durable, high-quality frameless shower doors. Available in a variety of colors, style, and designs. Purchase any frameless sliding door and get free delivery and installation in Georgetown and surrounding areas. We also offer after-sale services, replacement of parts, free estimates, and professional advice. So why pay more to import when you can get impeccable quality locally? So visit Beeson Windows and Doors today on Heroes Highway. Made with pride in Guyana by Guyanese.
Welcome back to
Love and laughter.
See what I did there? I
Yeah.
waited for
Yes.
you this time.
And that's very good. That's very good. You are humanly conscious.
I'm what?
Humanly conscious.
Humanly conscious. Wow, you worked on that all week.
No, it sound good.
Anyways, for those of you who are now tuning in, we have the big, the bad, Selena Bacchus with us. The big, the bad, the brave Selena Bacchus. For those of you who don't know her, she's very popular on TikTok. She's infamous for her real estate TikToks. She's abusing our people sometimes when she TikTok.
Okay.
Sometimes.
Really? I haven't seen that part.
You didn't see that she abusing our people?
No, I haven't seen that part.
She don't be abusing people. She's just be straight up.
Oh.
Just be straight up.
Oh, straight up business.
Anyway, so Selena has been in real estate for how long now?
Oh my gosh. Just under 3 years.
Under 3 years.
Yeah.
Why did you get into real estate?
For the bread.
Of course.
At least you're lying.
Of course.
At least you're lying.
Actually, so I've been doing sales for the most part of my professional career.
Mhm.
So I'm thinking if I can sell high-ticket items, I can sell a house.
Mhm. We used to sell prior.
I used to sell business coaching products, ads in magazines, things like that.
Okay.
When I was looking for homes to buy and stuff like that, right, I realized like the real estate market has kind of skyrocketed in Guyana, right? I think within the last probably I'd say 10 years, properties that you used to get for like 15 million, you could no longer get that. Used to be able, when I was renting in town, I was paying $35,000 a month, right? That's unheard of.
That was years ago.
That's unheard of now, right? And that was actually a 2-bedroom apartment, right? But that was of course a deal. Even back then it was a deal, right? Because this was like Alexander Village, which was like the heart of town. So my question is, what are like the cheapest options right now for rentals in Georgetown? The cheapest.
I I have rentals that are as expensive as $5,000 US in Georgetown.
Is that like what's short time or
No, I don't do short time.
not short time like as in that? That's not the right word I was looking for. What's the other word that's used?
Term.
Short term. Yes.
Short term, no.
Yeah.
I have some clients who do Airbnb, but it's not my area. It's not
Okay.
really the area that I would gravitate towards. I do long term, and that's expat level. However, I have a sweet deal on Duncan's, which is like the cheapest thing I have, and it's $200,000 all inclusive.
Oh wow.
Yeah, but this is the cheapest thing. $5,000 in Georgetown.
But do you think that persons can get like a place between like let's say 40 to 60,000 in Georgetown still? Just out of curiosity.
You can.
Honestly.
You can.
But it's a type of place.
Exactly. The
Yeah.
type of neighborhood
Yeah.
you might not want to be in.
So if someone's budget is between 40 to 60, what are their options then?
I would definitely suggest moving away from the city because then what you might get in the city for 40 to 6,000, whatever you can find, you may be able to get something in Eccles or Providence or even Diamond. You may get a 2-bedroom in Eccles or Diamond. You'll be in a better neighborhood. You'll have a lot more space. Security is better. But in Georgetown, you may get, your security might be at risk, and then also it might be in a deplorable state. So it really depends. Actually, no, it's advisable they move away from the city because everybody wants to be in Central Georgetown. Again, simple economics. Once there's a demand, supply is short, prices will increase.
Yeah.
How do these persons come up with their prices for rental and sales? Is there like a way that you can kind of control that? Because there's a lot of times that you see places and they're utter trash, and these people are calling some prices out of this world. So how do Guyana deal with a situation like that?
As a landlord, you have the discretion to choose any price you want. Same thing with sale. You can ask for what you want. There's a guide. If you have a real estate agent, some real estate agents will look at the comps within the area, which is we'll see what another place with the same sort of dimensions have been rented for, or specs. So 2 bedrooms within Kitty, we'll see what it's been rented. Also check the level. If it's at an expat level, then we know, okay, good. So you're looking at 1,000, 2,000. If it's a case where it's semi-furnished, fully furnished, those are the differentiating factors. But essentially, everybody it's really at their discretion. As agents, you can.
So there's no control.
There's no control. Yeah, exactly.
But do you think Guyana would benefit from something like that, like a body that can kind of control the prices?
Absolutely. I mean, it'd be better for one, the Guyanese living here, and then also you can get a little more predictability because now persons will reach out to you and say, hey, I want a place in Georgetown, and then you're like, okay, good, but you need to give me a budget because then I can say right off the bat, you're not gonna get that. So 40 to 60,000, somebody calls me and I'm like, no, I don't have something like that. Near and far, someone will call and say, hey, I have something for 100,000, and if you don't act on it immediately, it's gone in a week.
Opara, where are you renting at right now?
Right now, I'm actually paying almost 70,000 a month
For 1 bedroom.
for 2 bedroom.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, the bye on top! Will you sleep upon? You got a door?
It's all everything.
Is it a place? What area? What area?
Georgetown.
Like, okay, you could just say it and nobody wants to stop you, Opara.
No, I don't wanna let it.
Oh, you want them girls know exactly
just,
where you live.
Just in Georgetown, but I've been living there over years, right? So that's why I'm paying that price. But right now, if I happen to leave, right, the landlord will up his prices.
Yeah.
So he's just giving me there because I'm living there.
So, Selena, if somebody wants to get into real estate, like do what you do basically, or maybe not at your level, maybe start off a little bit lower, right? How could they do that? What's like their first steps and?
Okay, so first thing I would advise is just getting some basic sales knowledge. There's somebody at the door.
Yes, I know.
But sales is a good trait to have. I'm sorry, not a good trait, a good skill set to have. As you know, the real estate market is very unregulated. You can wake up this morning and say, hey, I want to be a real estate agent, and you can just start advertising places. So there's nothing that prohibits you from getting into real estate. However, you absolutely should have a network of persons who are looking to buy, looking to rent, persons who have places to rent or to sell. So those are literally the components that you need to get into real estate.
So how do you build that network?
Conferences, your friends would be amazed at how
References.
exactly works. Like you get, a lot of my higher end clients come from referrals, like because everybody.
Yeah, I
is
refer
operating-
somebody to share, but I'm gonna tell share what I tell share on camera. Yeah.
But
Good.
it's always necessary and it's always important that a young person has a really good network. I mean, I was in business, I've been doing business, I've been at a lot of conferences. That has helped me when I started real estate, and maybe it catapulted my career, but the people around you use them. It's nothing fancy to get into real estate, but just use the people you have around you for starters.
Okay. Opara, what are you in real estate?
I'm hiring.
You hire? No.
There you go. What should I do, Opara? You want to work for Selena?
No, right now I have so much right now I'm doing right now, so I can't get.
He doesn't
But
like shopping.
but it's a lucrative, you know.
Sorry.
business
Go
doing-
ahead.
Eh?
Nothing. Nothing. You have persons who would like call you up and say, "Hey, I want you to sell X, Y, and Z property." Have you ever had like sale of like a children property? How does that work?
Okay, very good question. So, if it's in a will or an estate, then it has to first go through the court where that will that will has to be contested. Essentially, it goes, if it's children property, then it goes into a will. That period takes about 6 months because that will has to be, as it has to be proven in court. All of this is actually, it happens through the lawyer. So you need to get yourself a lawyer. And then after it's been proven, then you have to go through the normal course of a sale. And that's essentially the process. I mean, that's it in a nutshell. But everything is taken, everything goes through the court.
So how do you handle it in terms of you advise them, tell them, well, they have to wait until the court's finished with the ruling and what's not?
Actually, so once that, we've had a case where we've sold a property and the buyer, he was happy to wait that period out, which has been more than a year, mind you. And some buyers are okay with waiting that period. They'll pay a certain amount of money, they'll wait until the process is completed, and then the seller gets the remainder of their money. But really, it's if someone comes to me and they have that sort of property, then I just direct them to my lawyer who will sort that arm of the transaction out.
So let's say that person doesn't have a will. How does that work?
I wanted to ask the same question. What if there's no will?
Because
but-
you're saying they have to contest the will, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
So what if they don't have a will? What happens then?
You have to go to the court.
So what's like the wildest story that you've had while you've been doing business? Something that you can tell us, like the craziest. You must have had some customers, some colorful characters along the way.
I mean, I think the only thing, like the wildest thing persons have, and this came from TikTok too, is like someone got a property very recent from the place that you get properties from.
Why is she saying it like that? The place where you get properties from? Where do you? Oh, Ministry of Housing. Okay, I have to box for brain over there. I was like, is there another place that I'm not? Okay, so Ministry of
Like
Housing.
literally, they received their title last month, and they came to me. Within 2
Transport or
days.
title?
No, it was a transport.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and they came to me within receiving the documents. They wanted to sell.
sell.
And then somebody I reached out and said, "Hey, I have a property. I don't have a transport, but I want to sell it." So.
For those of you who are wondering why that's a weird story, because I'm certain my co-host is wondering what's so funny about that story is that when you get a property from Ministry of Housing, you can't sell that property
Within 10 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
I
You
don't know.
don't
I don't
know.
know. So
Yeah, you can't go collect the people property and just sell it within 10 years.
No, I didn't know about that. I wanted to ask you, right? What advice would you give to persons looking to purchase a property or a land, but they don't know how to go about it, but they just have someone approach them and say, "Hey, I have this land to sell." Like, would you advise them to just hand over the money?
Of course not.
No.
Even I could do the advice.
No, I'm sorry. There's so much happening. First, you want to go and take yourself down to the deeds registry and confirm that that transport is actually good. That there's-
Deeds
registry.
in Georgetown.
Yes.
in Georgetown.
Okay.
Very good.
But yeah, you do want to make sure if you have a lawyer.
Clear name.
So what if the property is not in the name?
Oh, I was literally going to answer. Do you have? Yeah.
Power of attorney.
Yeah, the power of attorney is where that person
Yeah,
gives
gives
you
you the
power
power
to
to
sell
sell.
or to operate. But there's limited power and then there's
Unlimited.
All right.
Unlimited
So what if the person has a power of attorney?
Mm-hmm.
Like, can he still sell it?
Yeah. So once they have power of attorney to sell that property, and I mean if it's a limited or unlimited, then there are different powers you'll have. If you can sell, if you can undertake certain parts of the transaction, so the power of attorney will detail all of those things.
Oh.
But yes, you essentially have the power to take the sale of the property through the natural progression.
Oh, so it doesn't matter if any other family member comes up and says that
No.
you have the power to sell.
Exactly, once that person gives it to you.
all right. Well, we gotta wrap up this segment, but just in case people want your details and how to get in contact with you, you could.
Sure, you can find me on TikTok. Your Real Estate Bestie GY. Or for the more professional channels, you can find me. My email is spacus@selus, selus.co. Selus.co, not .com, please. Yeah.
.co. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So we want to thank Selena for passing through today.
Thank you very much.
She was definitely fun, right?
Yeah,
Opara?
very-
Safe fun.
yeah,
And she
very
made us
fun.
discover something about my lovely co-host that I have not realized, and then she gave me a lovely idea for our next segment on Love and Laughter. As in next week's segment, come Monday night. You're gonna see Opara eating an egg ball, because since Opara has been in this country, gained citizenship in our lovely land of Ghana, he's never had an egg ball. He's never tasted what sour tastes like. So we're gonna take Opara into the streets and we're gonna buy him a common egg ball like the rest of us would buy, and we're gonna have him taste it and tell you what he thinks about egg ball.
You don't want to see my facial reaction.
You don't know as yet if you're gonna like it or not.
As it is.
No, the fans, guys, if you want to see Opara eat this egg ball and give you his honest review, drop a comment and we'll do just that. If you're looking for your real estate options, rentals, and you wanna buy, then you can hit Selena up. If you're renovating your home, then hit Beeson's Windows and Doors up. They got windows and doors for you. If you're building that house to put it on the market to sell, before you send it to Selena, get your windows from Beeson's Windows and Doors. They are located in industrial site Eccles. The number to call will be on the screen down at the bottom. What she said?
Right at the bottom.
Yeah. All right. Bye. Toodles.
Thank
Say
you.
bye, Selena.